Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Preaching to the Choir Ministries. And my question for the atheist today is this. If there are no moral absolutes, how is God evil? According to you, not me, according to you, you say that God condones rape in the Bible, right? That's what you guys say, right? Well, I got a problem with that. See, you guys say God is absolutely immoral for allowing rape in the Bible and for condoning it because he doesn't magically come out the sky and stop the event from happening, right? Why is it that I've had numerous atheists, especially in hangouts in the past, where you guys have argued that not in all situations is rape wrong? See, if rape isn't wrong in every situation, then rape is not absolutely wrong. It's only wrong according to a person's opinion. And there's nothing wrong with it according to the atheist viewpoint. But let's take this even further. Murder isn't even wrong in the atheist worldview. But they believe that God is wrong for murdering people. You see, if a woman decides to murder her baby that's inside of her, or kill the baby that's inside of her, that woman is not considered to be an immoral agent. But if God creates a human being and decides that this person has lived long enough and wants to judge this person and this person dies, God is immoral. Is that absolutely true that God is immoral? If it is absolutely true, and absolutely evil what he's doing, why is that? And why is it that the woman is not? See, here's the thing. Atheists love to pick and choose what's right and what's wrong. They don't have a moral basis for what they're talking about. They can make it up as they go along. That's why you guys got to ask them what is the moral basis for their morality. Because if you don't do that, they're going to be all over the place with you in a conversation. So I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about this, and I'm thinking like atheism has to be, especially you knuckleheads out there that like to argue subjectivism all the time. Atheism has to be the most confusing religion on the planet. When I talk to Muslims and they tell me that something's wrong, they tell me what their moral basis is. When I talk to other Christians, we know what our moral basis is. When I talk to any other religion out there, I know what their moral basis is. But atheists seem to be the only people on the planet that when you talk to them about morality, it's wrong if God does it, but if a human being does the same thing, there's nothing wrong with it whatsoever. God isn't feeding hungry people, and as you as an atheist, if you're not feeding hungry people, that means that you are clear and God should be considered evil for allowing that. It's just ridiculous. I think that the atheist community needs to rethink what it means to be objective in their morality and what it means to be subjective in their morality. Particularly subjective because 99.9% of them that are out there believe that morality is subjective. That is according to one's own opinion. Own personal ideas about what morality is. And another little interesting point about that, if morality is subjective, God isn't evil. You can't say he's evil because morality is only dependent upon a person's opinion. If God believes that there's nothing wrong with wiping out the planet with a lightning bolt, you can't say anything about his morality. The same way God couldn't say anything about your morality if you chose to steal, kill, or whatever. And that's the atheist worldview. That's not my worldview. You see, I believe that God is a moral lawgiver and he has the right to tell us what to do and what we can't do. It's pretty simple. When you talk to an atheist, man, it gets really complicated. It's according to your opinion, depending on what time of the day it is, whether or not they have their period or not, depending on what mood they're in, how they're feeling. Do they like this Christian? Do they not like this Christian? It just depends on how they feel. It's just a stupid worldview to have. Now, I can hear them now. Oh, gee, man, atheism isn't a worldview. Stop. Think about what you're saying. Everybody has a worldview. You're an atheist that has a view of the world without God in it. Stop it. Okay? According to you anyway. I got my own opinions about you. So, I just wanted to make this video. Atheism has just got to be the dumbest thing walking on this planet. Because they're telling you to give up your Christianity or to give up your faith in whatever it is that you believe to be confused for the rest of your life. These people are evil, but I'm not evil if I do the same thing. Because it's all according to my opinion. I'm going to call God evil, even though I'm going to lie to everybody and tell everyone I'm being subjective. When in fact, I'm really being objective because I'm my own moral authority here, where I can say what is right and what is wrong. you know, and this is going over the head of a lot of atheists online, but not the Christians. We understand what's being said here, and you know, a lot of theists is understanding what I'm saying. But you like I said, you atheists gotta lie to yourselves just to hold on to your position as an atheist. You know, one of these days you're gonna let it go, and you're gonna wake up, and you're gonna realize that Jesus is Lord, and you're gonna repent. But for the time being, I'll leave you to your stupor, and you can continue to believe what you want. But at the end of the day, morality is objective, not subjective, and you need to repent while you still got time. God bless.